Hi everybody, I'm Molly from Bell Farms. Welcome back to another day of storage. So today is going to be a moving day. We are going to finish up the case van and we're going to move to the front bins. So I'm going to show you guys the last little bit of loads going into the case van. We've got the bulkheads to put up and then the big move to the front of the building. So there's always a lot to do with that and should be exciting. I actually get to be here to show that this year, so that's good. All right, we are upstairs in the viewing area. Give you an update up here too. All right guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, and it's really cold today. Today is October 9th, I want to say. It was like summer yesterday and the day before, and today it is like winter. So I've got my fleece lined pants on today. I've got a big puffy vest. Everybody's cold. All right guys, I'll see you in a little bit. let's go get an update with Shane on how many loads we've got in here. This is wool sock day too. Hi.
Hey.
Where are we at with loads in here?
For today?
Well, right now, currently.
3 today.
A little over 100, about 10 more to go.
Probably less than that.
Yeah, all right. Do you want me to do anything?
I need water.
Okay, for your tank? Okay, I can do that. Hundred and 5 loads. So now I just need to not forget about that water going. Chances are I will. So on the pile you can see the darker potatoes from today. And on the top there where Shane piled, filling in all the little spots before we put the bulkheads in. 'em. We got a squeak. All right, so Shane always waits to put this beam in until like the last possible second because now the beam is in the way of the boom. So he has to lift up and go over the beam. Just a little bit more annoying, that's all. So we always wait to put this in. So we've got a few of the bulkheads up and that will help keep all the potatoes from rolling out. And we'll see how many more loads we can fit in here until we have to move. feel like every chance we get to go in the sun, we're going in the sun in between the trucks because it's that chilly in here. Okay, so we have this truck going into storage, and then we have one more smaller load of Norris going in, and that's gonna finish things up here, we think. All right, how many loads?
107, I think.
107, okay.
I think they made more loads with that 24-footer this year.
Yeah, so sounds like less potatoes in here, but it's probably more potatoes. It's definitely more than last year, I know that. We did not have as many in this storage bin last year.
Probably 4 feet higher than last year.
Yeah.
Clean loads too.
All right, cool. So the plan is we're gonna finish up this truck into storage here. And then we have to move all this equipment around the building to the front bins. And they're gonna start digging yellows. So this is the last truck of Norris potatoes for now. We do have more whites, but we are going to switch over to yellows. And we're gonna fill the back bins of the building over here. You can see that where the little bagging bin is, that's where we bag the whole corn from. That corner of the building is partially underground, so that is the back bins of old storage, and that will all be yellow potatoes, and then the front bins will be what's left of the white potatoes as much as we can fit. Well, we think we're going to run out of space. It's going to take us a little bit of time to get everything moved over. We're going to move the Ellis table first, then we'll move the telescopic conveyor, and then he'll move the bin piler, and then we got to move all the cords and get everything cleaned up. And then getting set up in front of the store is always difficult. This is something that I talk about often. It is a good problem to have because the store is busy this time of year because we're selling pumpkins and squash, but it also makes filling those front bins a little bit challenging. All right, so generally there is an extra tractor kind of kicking around. Today there is not, so I'm gonna go and hook my disc from the 8320 so that we can move all this equipment around with a tractor because it is a lot easier than using the loader, or at least the bin piler. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this unhooked real quick and then Shane can use it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here until he's ready for it. Ha! Somebody made a comment the other day that made me laugh and made me think, and I'm gonna do it one of these days. But they asked how many tires are on this farm in operation. Or really not in operation, but how many tires do we have on all of the vehicles, all the equipment? And I think we're gonna have to count. It'll be a fun little thing because right off we've got 6 potato trucks, 2 dump trucks, 2 loaders, 2 flatbed trailers, 2 regular trailers, countless tractor trailers that we use for storage and for hauling potatoes and products and stuff like that. All of our pickups, yeah, all the wheels on all of this equipment. That would be really funny, but I kind of actually want to know. So I'm going to work on that, and I'll get back to you guys on that one. Let the move begin. Where's the pen? All right. Successful move to the front bins. It's dark in here. Sorry guys, I don't have my light, but we're putting the first bit of potatoes in the very front here. Parking. That is always the thing. Oh my gosh. I've been running around like a crazy person looking for this. It is still on. What the heck? Okay, 3 GoPros and a drone is too much. All right, so successful move. Everything went great. We've got a few trucks of yellows going in already, which is awesome. But I'm going to show you guys the pile, and then I'm going to end this video here, and we're going to start a new video on the next day. All right, everything is going good in old storage over here. Behind me, we've got the pile going. We got a bigger pile in the back in here. So this is 7 truckloads. And this bin is kind of open, so they kind of spill over to each side. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this video here, and I'm gonna pick up over here in old storage probably in the next couple days, give you an update on how things are going, and I'll see you guys then.